You know, weddings happen all year round, but summer is dubbed as wedding season because in Roman times they celebrated the festival of the deity Juno and his wife Jupiter. Even though Jupiter was female, who was the goddess of marriage and childbirth, and this was on the first day of June. So now that you've gotten that fun fact out of the way, as we're in wedding season, let's talk about some wedding etiquette points. We've got 7 rules. So let's see if we agree or if they may be a little bit outdated.
Are Jamaicans people who kind of keep wedding etiquette? I guess we'll find out when we go through
I
the
don't even know why
points.
Jamaican people keep summer weddings. Summer weddings is the people who, through winter, them want to keep summer weddings.
Destination wedding. Fly from foreign and come on the
No,
beach.
not even destination in Jamaica in the summer. You see it hot?
It's water.
Oh,
By the
mercy.
beach, so you do it by the beach, and then when you finish, you jump into the water.
Well,
All right, number 1.
always return your RSVP. Yes, 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 and yes.
Risk VIPing is very important, as I call it, because it's such a headache when you have people plan their wedding for 60 people and 20 of you don't risk VIP and show up on the day like you haven't been catered for, seating arrangements haven't been made for you, and you are just making it a headache.
Or the
day.
or the converse, you know, you cater for 60 and 20 show.
20 show up.
Some money would have been wasted. So you RSVP so people can plan for you
Yes.
properly.
All right,
Dress code.
let's talk about the dress code.
Yes, yes, yes.
Saw somebody tweeting on the
Yes.
weekend that at her wedding, her mother-in-law had on a wedding dress, a white wedding dress. And people were like, and you stayed for the wedding? And why didn't you walk out? And no,
Walk out from my husband because mother come in a white.
that's what people were
No.
asking her. The rule I've heard, have you heard it, is that you are not to wear white.
It depends
So what does it depend on?
on the bride.
So if it's an all-white wedding, that's one thing.
Yeah, because there's some brides who, like I've seen a bride that's worn champagne. Maybe I think for the second wedding, so she wore champagne and she wanted everybody else to wear white.
Right.
So in
But
that
if it's
case,
not expressly stated, like I'm going to be wearing champagnes and
so
this
you
is an
should be-
all-white theme.
then don't wear white. Don't wear white. It's not your wedding. Don't wear white unless you're asked to wear it. Don't wear it.
Yes.
Don't. If the devil tell you, don't do it. Don't do it.
Guests should never wear white ever, says Julie Gladstone, CEO of Bride
Ever.
and Groom.
Ever.
Under no circumstances should you wear white to a wedding. It is universally known that a bride will, in all likelihood, choose some shade of white for her big day, and therefore all guests are expected to let her have the spotlight by choosing other shades. There are some people who will deliberately wear white to troll and shade.
But the wedding didn't have security.
I was just going to say, prepare on that day to be
Asked to leave.
escorted out a door,
Yeah, man, you'd be asked to leave.
out of door.
+1. When it comes to bringing a +1 along, it's the same rule for the RSVP. Unless the invitation says
You and a guest?
you and a guest, is you alone. Some people see it and say, so I've had a case where people say, yeah, come to the wedding. Okay, am I
Invited?
invited?
Yeah.
Because when you say may I come, it's not,
Not
a
a
party.
party.
We're going out. And then even if you're inviting me as +1, I want to see the invitation in a Simone that it says +1.
But it's the people who get the invitation and then call and say, I got the invitation, I'm RSVing for myself, but I'm also carrying Dahlia and Harrow. What? We did not invite Dahlia and Harrow, and you put the person who you RSVP in a very particular, well, I'm sure wedding planners have it done by now to say, I'm sorry, Dahlia and Harrow were not on the invitation list, and we unfortunately cannot accommodate anybody else. You have some people who say it like that. Then you have maybe somebody who call Dahlia, and Dahlia would say, Dahlia and Harrow were not invited though, so no, them can't come.
No, I am not.
Them cannot come.
I'm not.
And some people will be affronted
I know.
by
but
the fact
they'll
that
get
you
over it.
tell them they cannot bring their plus
Yes.
one is bad enough, but you know, people call it out +3 and
Yeah.
+5. Like it's not
Yeah.
that kind of party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? We're going to go through the rules, but the one thing that's common about the rules, it's not your wedding. You're being invited to support someone.
Somebody else,
And it
yes.
means they are the priority.
Right.
So it don't matter what color you want to wear. It doesn't matter what time you think the wedding should be. It doesn't matter how many people you think should be there. It's their wedding and they should have the priority. Gifts and gratitude. Bringing a gift is mandatory when attending a wedding, unless the couple has specifically asked guests not to. And now when people have bridal registries, and sometimes people
Accounts.
depositing accounts, it's okay.
I think so.
It's okay not to walk.
Because
with the gift.
you're trying to, I mean, weddings are expensive. So you're trying to help them off to a good life. It's nice to contribute something that will be meaningful for them. I mean, people end up at weddings with 15 toaster and 3 blender. Like,
it's a problem.
Yeah.
This one, since social media and smartphones is a major problem. Picture perfect. With the popularity of smartphones, every guest thinks they can get the perfect wedding picture. It is annoying because the person who actually can get the perfect wedding picture cannot, because when him goes up, it's peer phone.
15 phone.
Peer phone in the shot. And even if he's not, who wants a wedding picture with everybody like this? You can't see the guest. You can't, you know what I mean?
Unless that's staged. And you're like, everybody take a selfie
Yes.
and make that one shot. But this says make sure the professional photographer isn't going for the same shot. And this
That's
other
the
point,
part I was going.
don't upload any photos from our wedding to social media until after the couple does it. This
Well,
says,
sorry,
we break
ding
that rule
dong.
a long time. I know.
Sorry, ding dong.
Oh,
They
gosh.
couldn't wait upon the wedding for done.
But
So
suppose to say you're also trying to get married, like, under, I don't want to say secrecy, but it's a very private.
I had a friend who had a basket at the door. Leave your phone.
Good.
Leave your phone.
Take it
And
up
the,
when
and
you're
the
passing
ushers
back.
were advised, if people take out them phone, take the phone.
Okay.
Because it is so sad that people can't be trusted.
Yeah.
And you tell them don't put out the pictures and them have to put out. We have 2 last ones. Party safely. Please do. No wedding hangovers. It's not cute. Social media and the new rules, that's it. Warn guests that although times are changing, that doesn't mean etiquette doesn't exist anymore.
Turn off
Don't
your cell
post
phones.
anything until after the couple. Don't post anything. Even if you post of yourself and say, I was at a wedding, maybe that's cool. Going to a wedding, and then afterwards you can say, well, it was Jody's wedding. But when you go and put up the couple and they haven't had a chance, some people don't know. And they have friends that may say, oh, then get married.
Exactly.
And them. So give them a chance.
Exactly.
Poor ding dong.
Also, please do not keep your
Congrats,
phone
ding
on
dong.
during the ceremony. Thank you. So that it's ringing while the ceremony is going on.
Yeah.
Jeez, people don't learn that at wedding or funeral yet, or any event for that matter. We have a lot to learn when it comes
We
to
have a
etiquette
lot to
generally. But here are some wedding tips that we hope you've learned from this morning.
By the way, on another note, before we wrap up Girl Talk, Brian Lara has been rushed to hospital in India with
happened
chest
to him?
pains. He's complaining of discomfort. So they took him to the Global Hospital in Mumbai. He's covering the Cricket World Cup. So we'll keep you updated on that as the day progresses. But, get some rest, Sir Lara. We wish for the best. All right, so that's it for Girl Talk. And if people are invited to them wedding, that's cool too. That's cool.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's cool. We'll soon come back.
It's okay, Harold. How many people did you have at your wedding?